Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is candle review day here on my channel, and in this video we are going to tackle a new fragrance from HomeWorx, and this is HomeWorx Sugared Lychee Martini. I purchased this one in a set of 2 from QVC. If you have been watching my video for at least the last several months, you are aware that I am on a little bit of a use it up mission when it comes to my backup candles. So I'm actually trying really hard to not purchase my HomeWorx candles from QVC right now, because if you are aware, the usually most of what's available from HomeWorx at Q is sold in sets of 2. In the last year or so, they did start offering some single candles here and there, but honestly, the price point just doesn't make sense. Also, with QVC, they make you pay shipping for each individual item, and there's just no way. HomeWorx.shop does have the candles available in the just single candle format. You don't have to buy doubles. They do have sales, and you can combine either an affiliate discount code, mine is Melanie P, or you can use your rewards points in addition to most sales that are happening over at HomeWorx.shop. So for the most part, I try to buy everything there, but this was not going to be available at HomeWorx.shop, so off to QVC I went. Now, I am glad that I did get this one because I love this fragrance, and I'm just a huge lychee fan in general, and this one's just extremely well done. But I'm happy to have another one of these for the summertime, and quite frankly, I'm borderline tempted to get another set, which I know I shouldn't. I should not. I still have plenty of summer candles available from HomeWorx, but dang, I just really love this fragrance. So we'll see. I definitely need to finish this one, and I need to be able to at least get started on the other one before I can put it in order for a backup, and my hope is that these are still available when the time comes. So anyway, first of all, I do want to address just the candle presentation here, because I know I'm going to get questions about that. This is the Sherburne Hurricane from Pottery Barn. Most of you that are in the HomeWorx Facebook group are aware of this particular hurricane. It's beautiful. Many of us purchased it. It is sold out completely online now, but you may be able to pop into your local Pottery Barn and find this piece still. The white pedestal with the tropical leaves that you see inside of the Sherburne Hurricane is it's an older pedestal from HomeWorx. It's not currently available, but how perfect does this pedestal go with this particular candle packaging? It could not be a more perfect fit. In fact, I love this whole setup. I love the hurricane, I love the pedestal, I love the candle. All of it just kind of screams, hey summer, where are you? Which personally, I'm not asking that question because you guys know I hate summer. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the review of this one, because I was very nervous about this candle when I first received it. The wicks, ooh, the wicks are thin. But I'm going to give you guys an overhead shot and show you that I am past the halfway point, first of all, and they have yet to give out. So even though they look kind of scary upon first receiving the candle, I haven't had any issues, and I'll tell you how I've been trimming the wicks and all that stuff once we get to the overall burn performance. But let's start with the fragrance description here. I'll tell you what I smell, we'll go into strength and throw, and then we'll talk about the performance. Okay, this is fairly straightforward. Sugared Lychee Martini, a blend of chilled vodka, sweet lychees or lychees. I don't know. I've always said lychee. You can say lychee if that's what makes your heart happy. Raw cane sugar and a hint of vermouth. Now, if you are one of those people like me who sees boozy notes in a candle description and you automatically think, nope, absolutely not, I am not interested in that. I don't want my candles even have a hint of vodka or gin or, whatever, whiskey. If you're not into that boozy vibe, never fear. There is not a hint of booze in this candle. It is so sweet, so delicious, and it is just pure, fresh, juicy lychees. Oh my gosh. Lychee is a flavor that I feel like it's hard for me to like compare it to anything else because I haven't really tasted anything other than rambutans, which again, most people are going to be like, well, what the heck does a rambutan taste like? And I would be like, kind of like a lychee. It's a very intense, sweet, tropical flavor. I think I saw my friend Fiona compare it to like elder, like that sweet like elderflower type of fragrance or taste. And I can see that if you've ever had Saint Germain, that intense kind of almost floral type of sweetness, but still fruity at the same, I'm telling you, it's really hard to, you just have to go get some lychees. Find a local like Asian market. They're pretty available at Asian markets, but also if you have a Costco membership, just within the last couple of weeks that I've been at Costco, they've had lychees available in the like chilled produce section. So you can actually find them at Costco as well. They look a little bit intimidating to eat. You have to peel the, there's like a almost leathery kind of like shell, but it's not a hard shell. Like you can peel it with your fingernails or whatever, but you peel that off and then don't pop the whole thing in your mouth and just go to chew it. There is a seed in the middle of the lychee, so you kind of eat around that seed. But it is just this really intense, sweet, very unique, almost slightly floral tropical flavor. It's delicious. I love the smell of it. I really fell in love with Bath & Body Works, what was it, Radiant Sky last year. And that has a solid dose of lychee or lychee in it as well. If you loved Radiant Sky, you're gonna love this. And I'm telling you, it is nothing but lychee. There is no vermouth, there is no vodka, there's nothing even remotely boozy about this scent. And I am in love with it. Which is why it's so hard for me to not order a backup. But as soon as there's like a slightly higher cash back via Rakuten and QVC, or if there's free shipping, or maybe this goes on clearance, it's gonna be hard for me to not stock up on this one because it is so, it just makes me happy. This is the type of fragrance that just brings me joy. It's exactly what I'm looking for in a summertime fragrance. It transports me to a tropical locale, warm, sunny beach, just eating some delicious lychees and, you know, probably drinking a fruity cocktail at the same time. It is delicious. If you love this particular fragrance, this lychee fragrance, you're getting it in spades here. It's incredibly well done. It's authentic. It's not too sweet, but it is sweet. I don't consider it cloying, but it is on the sweeter end of the spectrum for sure. But I don't have enough thumbs up for the fragrance itself. It's perfect. Strength and throw. Let's discuss that because I know that that still is something, you know, that I'm kind of keeping an eye out when it comes to HomeWorx. I have, for the most part, kept this candle in this particular hurricane because it just looks so beautiful in terms of the presentation. So I have burned it pretty much exclusively in a hurricane. So that's the number that I'm giving you here. I'm going to put the strength of this at like a solid like 7.5. So it is showing improvement from what we have been getting pretty consistently the last, you know, couple of years in terms of strength and throw. I find this to be adequate. Do I wish it was still a little bit stronger? Yeah, for me, yes, because I just would want my entire house to smell like this. But the throw is a pretty solid like 7.5 as well. So I feel like I get some pretty good coverage in the downstairs with this one, especially in this hurricane. So I would definitely suggest having it in a hurricane. It's probably not necessary, but most of us have one at this point, just pop it in a hurricane. You're gonna get a pretty decent performance in there. Now, the wicks and the wax. First of all, there is no sooting. There's absolutely no discoloration that's happening. It has burned pretty flawlessly. It has pulled out easily on its own. I haven't had any issues with wax sticking to the side of the jar. Again, I will give you an overhead shot. And the wicks are holding up, you guys. Listen, they're very, very thin. This is not the type of candle that I think you should burn for like 5 or 6 hours at a time. I've mentioned this multiple times, but I highly advise sticking to the number of hours that are listed on the bottom of your candles. Most candle companies will advise you on what the like recommended burn time is. With HomeWorx, it's right around like 3.5 to 4 hours. I would not burn a HomeWorx candle for more than 4 hours. Now, when I keep it to that limit, I usually don't have issues. Are there still problems from time to time? Yes, but the issues are significantly lowered, and that works for me, so that's my personal policy. But these wicks, they're holding up, you guys. I do trim just the very, very top. They don't actually form mushroom tops, but you do get just a little bit of like extra carbon residue at the very tip. So I've been taking my cuticle scissors and just nipping that off, and it has pulled out perfectly every time with really great strength and throw. And I'm saying really great compared to what we have been getting for the last several years. Not great as in like back in the heyday of like 2017, 2018 when HomeWorx first came into existence, obviously. So, but let's take an overhead shot so that you guys can see that, yeah, these wicks are holding on. Believe me, I was surprised. I was very nervous about them. I did just light this about, I would say, probably 15 minutes ago, so it hasn't completely pulled out. But this will pull out and it's gonna do just fine, but you can definitely see that there's no residue or anything within the wax. So there's not a bunch of carbon that's falling back into the wax, causing it to discolor or affecting the scent. Pardon me, but yeah, it's doing great. And this is what has me wanting to repurchase it. Is that I'm getting a really great burn from it, and also I am, sorry, is the camera straight? Yep, there we go, good enough. I'm just really enjoying the fragrance. It's delicious, I love it, and since I cannot get the Radiant Sky right now, that's kind of what is tempting me to want to potentially purchase another set. But like I said, I still have several summer candles that I need to finish up from HomeWorx as well, so I really have no business purchasing a set right now. But if you haven't picked this one up and you're interested in it, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I think that everything about this is just kind of perfect, with the exception of I would just wish there was just a little bit more strength and throw. But that being said, I'm not hating on what it is currently giving me. So let me know your thoughts on Sugared Lychee Martini in the comments down below if you've picked this one up. And let me know if there are any other lychee candles on the market that I've just kind of missed. Please put the information in the comments down below. I would be willing to try lychee fragrances from pretty much any company at this point. This is just the type of scent that I'm like really craving. So let me know. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and please subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other friends who are interested in maybe picking this candle up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.